Hello, boys. It's me, Cool here. Welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom for the Nintendo Switch. In the last video, it's very clear we did quite a few things, but probably the biggest thing I showed off is we got every single Light Crystal in the game, which is part of the requirements for 100%. It seemed kind of boring though, because we just got this refill face. I was hoping for a better upgrade. I was actually hoping for something else, but it is what it is. I guess before we do something else, we should probably equip some other stuff. You know what? I have an idea. Forget that other stuff. Let's get slip reduction. We still have a couple of ice stuff to go, and I think having that would be nice, because make it so we do not slip on the area. But otherwise, we're definitely keeping damage reduced, plus we're still keeping rupee appearance up, because we still need rupees probably for a few other things. Heck, we probably still need to buy a few items as well. Alright, I'm actually just gonna run up to this, so if I go up about something here, we'll show you this cutscene. Pitter pat, I hear footsteps. Link, is that you? So many monsters there. Fight them off, please. Well, since you asked, why not? I'm gonna actually turn into Link by a moment. Why not? Why the fig not? There, it's like I was the hero. Huh, saying A as always, the heroic. Huh, you're not Link. Sorry about that, I had you mixed up with someone else. Please forgive the confusion. My name is Verily, and I'm a resident of Slumbering Village. I set out to chop grass in my village, and before I do it, I chopped my way to Southern Prairie. When I was here, I figured I may as well give her the subs and make a little plot for myself. That's when the monsters appear, and well, you know the rest. There's a lesson here. You should never get too absorbed in your work. To pay you back for saving me, it's not much, but I hope you'll take it. More rupees. Again. Link, the person I mistook you for, is a brave swordsman from Southern Village. He's been a light to all of us, but right now he's off fighting monsters. It's rare to see a young person with that sort of drive to help us. He's doing well, wherever he might be. If you run into a swordsman wearing a hood and a green tunic, can you pass him a message? Friends in Southern Village will be there when he comes home. Alright. Alright then. Okay, well, of course, that's not the main thing we are going for, so I think I mentioned before, we still need to finish the arena, which is the last important combat part in the whole game, which is in Kakariko Village. Specifically, its battle arena area. A lot of Zelda games have this kind of battle style arena thing where you have to defeat enemies within a certain limit. And this is this game's version of it, called the Slumbering Dojo. We did a first part of it, but then just randomly stopped. But that was only because we needed... Oh, that is not the right way. I'm trying to get to the smooth shop here. Okay, I was at least somewhat close to it. Alright, so the main thing we want here is, I guess, something with an energy, if we can. Let's get this first so we have another golden one out of the way, and then we're gonna make the rest energy, so we can have more energy uses for when we do the boss battle one again. So this is Golden Climbing Survey, which has the best wall climbing speed up. Oh well. Whoop. Hang on. Oh wow, we did a lot of these golden ones already. Anyway. Okay, switch recipes. We need the one that does us the best damage recovery one, I think. So we'll do this a couple of times, basically until we fill up our inventory with it. I forget how many recipes of these are, but that'll certainly take a while doing all the recipes as well. Okay, for my last one, I'm gonna try doing it with something else. To remove another combination from the thing. We've almost done all the salted ones. We've only have just this one left. Let's see if this gives us something. Okay, I think that just gave us... Oh, no, smelted milky smoothie. Okay, cool. Oh, this is even better for energy recovery. Holy crap, whoa. Okay, so that's a good one to use when healing. Surprised I missed that one for a while. And now I have too many drinks. Alright, so now we're gonna stop. The reason why we're doing that is because we need that for one particular mission, just so we can just exclusively use Sword Fighter and go ham. Because as you know, a lot of this bosses are based off of having Sword Fighter powered up. And it's also why we did the upgrades when we did, because we wanted our Link form to be as strong as possible. So, here we go. Care to do some training? Yeah. Alright. So, we're just gonna do these in order now. There's only 3 left, but we're gonna do them all here. So, we'll start with Trial of Ice. Endure the fire and ice attacks as you fight through all the enemies. Let's do it. Alright. We're gonna probably be using one main strategy now, focusing on getting... Yeah! So yeah, we're gonna yaw it up as we get through here. The main thing we're gonna do for most of these battles is Lionel it up and just let the Lionel do most of the work. And then meanwhile, we're gonna attack using Sword Fighter mainly. So that's how we're gonna do a lot of the battles quickly, basically. Yeah. A couple of them are only really quick. So the goal is to get it done within the fast time, so you get not 1, but 2 rewards. Alright. Now, we just need to finish the last 2 to get our standing reward. So we're almost done with these, but this one's gonna be quite tricky. Because it's another boss rush. Which means we're gonna have to fight that stupid flame guy again. I'll probably just use an ice Rizwell this time. Oh boy, and this one is also really awkward. Remember those Wizrelbs? Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with them now. Thankfully we have arrows for them now. But they were really tough. I'm pretty sure you pretty much needed Sword Fighter to even attack them. Alright. Wizrobes, most annoying enemy. How are we gonna do against 3 of them? I say we just summon a flame, maybe try to lock onto one. And not Sword Fighter form. Excuse me. There we go. Because we have sword damage, we could probably just take a few hits on purpose. The only problem is we could take a lot of damage ourselves. Probably the biggest risk is not necessarily doing the now, but just randomly dying. Maybe having a Lino would actually be better. Maybe they'll attack more aggressively. I pretty much just have to run around constantly. I think if we can interrupt them fast enough, they won't attack, but you need to be very quick to do that. Okay. Darn it, the Lionel should have been the strategy the whole time. Well, if we get the double reward, we know we're done. To be fair, that was one of the toughest ones this far. I mainly wanted to have the bow and arrow. That one is going to help me out a lot. Alright. Got more rupees. Alright, so just Titan's Gather again. This time we are able to use smoothies. And from here on out, we're probably just going to use the Lionel in almost every major battle we do, unless there are ranged weapons in the way. Like, for this case, we want to use the Ice Wiz robe, since that's the only thing that will work. We'll skip the cutscene, so we don't see the dude come up again. Trickiest part is try and throw bombs at him for a bit. Okay, that helps out a lot. Maybe I should be using bombs on him. What do you think is on? I have no idea. I'm gonna throw some bombs down this part. See what happens. Nothing there. Oh, there he is. Okay, bombs will not work. Okay, that time I avoided the attack. Let's just drink this. I think it's faster. This is the part where I typically wanted to flame resist before. I am not playing around this time. We still have flame resistance, I remember that, I think, because we... one of these. Or not. Apparently we don't. I'd said to myself I would get fire resistance if I fought this boss up. We literally have a bow. We should just use that instead, or throw bombs at him. Yeah, that works better. So if we can use bombs on him, we should just use that instead. That's probably the easiest way to damage him. He seems really weak to bombs. Yeah, level 3 bombs seem to do a lot of damage. Baji is tiny to them anyway. You can grab that? You can grab that flame he shoots? Wow, I didn't know that. Right. A lot of my attacks just completely missed him. This is definitely the longest of the boss battles. What if we pulled on him instead? Okay, that's another way we can get rid of him. So that's a yet another strat you can do so we can it's just break his aura. Like that. There we go. Alright, just using the bombs finished them off, so I should be using bombs to kill him faster. Not everything is weak to bombs, though. Volvagia just happens to be super weak to them. Alright, now this thing. This thing we typically just want to use a bunch of flame guys to burn him up, right? This is Goma again. Alright, flame. Oh wait, no, we have to use electric. I forgot, this is a specific fight that cannot allow you to use anything but electric stuff, so we have to use electric resolve instead. Hang on. I can pause still. This thing, right here. Oh my gosh, it didn't do the thing. Oh gosh, he keeps moving at the worst possible time. Oh my gosh. This Hyrule is being so dumb right now. He's not hit the thing a single time. That was my own fault. I wasn't supposed to walk onto those. Should I just call that a fail? Because that was so bad, I'm gonna purposely fail and do it again. Let's try this again, but let's not be so unlucky with that battle and maybe do this a bit faster. I know I totally don't reset, but I was like, after that, being so bad at that, I figured, man, so to just do other stuff. Okay, this one says, yeah, it even says you have all of the materials in your possessions. Oh. Not a good start. It'd be nice if I stopped falling into the flame, thank you, Zelda. And Jet. Oh, okay, let's do this. Okay. Let's just bomb spam him. Know what to do now. Balaji is super weak to bombs, so we're going to need to use them as much as we can now. So basically, unless he goes into the wall area where we have to hit him with arrows or do some kind of trick, he's basically super weak to bombs. Oh, he tricked us. He didn't go in right away. Sometimes I'll do that. Oh, now he went to the super trolley slot. That's perfect. No drops. Yeah. Bombs sure do a lot of damage when they're maxed, thank goodness. There he is. I'll just take that out of the face. Alright, let's use the Milky one this time. We have a lot of health down. This is why I didn't like Pelagia much. Unless you have flame resistance, he just knocks you back a ton, does a bunch of shit. It's super annoying. To be fair though, when I initially fought N N64 counterpart, he's typically not as bad. Because you get some good strategies from him, and you can just use the hammer to cheese a lot of his fight completely. Didn't quite finish him there. Looks like we're not saving any time here. Is he gonna always go super... doesn't... Let's go fan. There we go. Okay, that was faster by a little bit. Alright. Now that we know what to do, we need to not make the same mistake here again. Just spam out electric fiends. Probably the easier strat for this is go pause menu first. We can even get electric resistance if we want, or something else if we need it. I think we would mind it though. No, echo, no book, echoes, please, thank you. So, what are the only things that throw electric stuff? Because there's no electric icon or anything else. I think we pretty much have to use either the electric Wizwobe or electric keys. Actually might work better. Yeah, electric keys seem to work a lot better. They seem to be a lot more reliable with hitting the thing, and we get 2 of them instead of just 1. So electric keys seem to be the actual best strategy. The Wizworlds are just way too slow, but if we can make them charge towards a different one, we can make it work. There we go. That's what I was trying to do before at the first part, and that's why I reset the whole time before, because it was really thrilling. I just realized I can also move them around myself. Wow, that was a cool strat I just did there. I know there are several different ways to defeat them. You can either electrocute the sides like you do normally. Baby says. Make this one. Oh, we got him. Oh, we were 1 hit from taking him out too. Didn't want him to get away. No, that would maybe take even longer. All right. So now there should be 1 more fight. Looks like they do go in this order. And then this big dude. And then we do this one. We can't really do much to him, so we have to use like flaming stuff first. Fire. What if we could break it actually using this? I don't think we can. We only have 6 of the triangles, right? So we can only use 1 other one. It's gone. Now he does the flame one, and we have to. So yeah, in case you haven't noticed, this guy is pretty much immune to all attacks, and you're supposed to use a mix of fire and ice to beat him. So in a way, this is actually supposed to be the last fight, because you're supposed to have the flame and ice stuff first. But typically only the Wizrobe can break either that or the keys. We should probably just use the keys again, honestly. For the next part, I'm gonna use ice keys or flame keys, depending on which get. That'll help out a bit. Oh, cool, he's just being dumb. He went for our Wizrobe instead of going for us, so we were able to just bail on him like that. Just like that. Okay, cool. I guess I picked the right thing to use. No, I didn't want that. Notebook. Which is right next to key. Let's do that. Oh, what? Oh, he tricked us. He was going fine for on in a few minutes, but then he changed to ice. So he tricks you. The time he'll go fire, other times he'll go ice. Oh wait, that's not nearly as strong as I thought. Whoops. Never mind. Looks like we have to use exclusively Wizrobes. I was really hoping that the Prince could break it instead. But they thought of that. They thought of a lot of things in this game. Okay, the bombs killed. Wow, that was cool. We were able to get them done in less than before the 6-minute mark, which is cool. Yeah, it's over. They don't make you take out the final boss because you so you might not have beaten it. Alright. So yeah, toughest one for Ifar. Not even. Alright, we got the second one. Which means we're done with this forever. Big and advanced to another level. Training is like the wet summer sleep. As promised, I got something astonishing for you in vision of your sleepy progress. Final mastery. This is Girl Shino's greatest teachings, equipped to slow energy loss and sword fire form even more. Gotten through everything I've thrown at you. Congratulations. When I think of how much you've grown since you first walked here, I think it's time. One final training. I'll get it ready. You should... Ready. It's gonna be real hard. What? Ah, he tricked us. Yo, he tricked us. Because we mastered the other ones? He said, oh, well, you're done with this. But like, oh, actually, there's even harder one.
You?
You are the ultimate snorer. That said, can't to do more training anyways. The final tenses gain. Face a gauntlet of all the mightiest foes you've braved so far. So now one, but not one, not two, but multiple of them now. A couple of these we can somewhat cheese though with Lionel strategies. Alright, well, I guess I'm not resetting this one. So this is basically Boss Rush Ultimate. Instead of just doing the Boss Rush on one enemy, we have to do it on every single boss we've encountered up to this point. So this is basically the Boss Rush mode of the game, where we have to deal with every single boss. Of course, we're just gonna use the Lino for the best effect and use our bow to do the majority of the damage. A lot of these bosses are quite, like, this one's not really that strong. And unlike the flame variety of it, it's not nearly as bad. We are going to try to reduce our loss as much as we can. Maybe a bomb will work better. We'll try using bombs here for a bit. Okay, wow, that let us completely skip that part entirely. So, note to self, you don't need to even wait for him to do the smash attack. If you use bombs are really broken. I didn't know they could be that powerful, so I guess you want to use a bit of bombs, but bombs first, then sword fighter? I know level 3 bombs were this good, jeez. They are so freaking broken. The only annoying part is they can't be used on every fight. Okay, now this one, we just have to use a bunch of these. Let's see what a flame does here. Oh, we can't even use that. Okay, so that's how they stop these mechanics. They force you to use only the sword here by default. But I also realized if you're fast enough, you can just attack him. Oh, he's immediately immune during that. No wonder why I wasn't doing anything to him. Oh, wow, you can hit him from that range. Cool. Oh, cool, alright. So we were able to cut him off there, making that fight faster. So yeah, you were definitely supposed to do the water boss before the desert boss. That, I figured, was a little bit off, but anyway. Yeah, so the first bosses aren't bad. It's the second and Villaggio where most of the problems arise. I don't want to use bombs against this dude either. He moves around a lot. One thing I can do is repair bombs as he goes down. Okay. Let's get rid of some of the weaker ones we have, like this one first. And save our full refills for later if we can. Oh wait, hang on. Oh cool, we one-cycled them with the bombs. Dude, the bombs are really broken, honestly. They do so much damage to these guys are ridiculous. Obviously, it's the trickiest thing to use in the game. Yeah, these trails pretty much immediately stop echoes. Good chance of hitting him. We have to either wait for him to finish that, or attack him when he does other stuff. We also have to try and stop him when he does this by spamming a bunch of statues in hopes he hits one. We went right between them instead of what else to do. Okay, we got the secondary backup strat. And we beat him. Alright, cool. So now that those worst bosses are out of the way, we can pop damage reduction for Villaggio and start just doing other stuff. Honestly, I don't think many things really damage the boss. So I think there's not really a good way to do it fast. Maybe we can have ice dudes. Hamming them out instead. Although I think the ice whip is better than those. Okay, this. And I know more about his spawns. I have a better idea where to go. He always pops up here. That I know now. So we can just set up a bunch of bombs and just have them all explode at once. And fail on the rest of the time. You can also sort it, but it's kind of risky. I'm not sure if any of the other things even damage it anyway. And yes, you can use your full ability to just destroy the thing yourself. Even Zelda form. Right? Don't really get a good chance to use bombs on him, but they are certainly doing most of the work, that's for sure. The biggest one for this battle is literally just waiting for him to pop up. I'm just gonna hoping to hop to other platforms. Now I did it properly. That was off for some reason. Didn't get as much as I wanted. It's way too high there. Now it's completely random where he appears, but still like corners very often. Not. Oh, barely didn't finish him. He's probably like one hit away too. Alright, time for the next one. I'm gonna save this one for later. I more HP elsewhere. So fill that up completely. It's a good thing they let you use potions on these ones. I knew he was gonna be there. See, it seems like he stops going to the top spots after the second phase, so yeah, I saved a bunch of time by not having to slowly bow him down instead. Alright, now back to this. This time we'll be a little bit smarter. And also, we don't actually have to use the whiz robes. We can use keys, but they're probably better. So let's go back down to where the keys are. Use the electric line. Summon 2 right away and start having them charge. Still use my sword, but I have one to break these. There we go. Cool. We got a very early attack on him. There's another strategy I think you can... Yeah, you can pull him out with the pole building. It's very determined on pulling in the right direction, but it can happen. Okay, nothing's happening. One thing I can do though is summon the bats right next to the dudes. About a bit. One thing I've noticed about these layer battles is waiting for the AI mobs or whatever, the ones that monsters you actually use to attack things, is really flicking slow. Like, they take a while to charge up. I feel like if you just resummon them, it's faster that way, because you could just immediately have them attack again, which can be helpful. I've done that. I've been doing that quite a bit with the Riz robes recently, so I think the speedrun strat for this is literally just summon the Wiz robe, the frame its attack goes off, summon another one, do the same thing, and just repeat that cycle until this is done. Alright, now we need Fire Wiz robe. So anyways, I'm going to show that off. So basically, we're waiting for the attack to connect. The moment it does, we're going to hit it again, so we do not have to wait for the animation to play out. Because normally they take a very long time to charge up, and then after the second time, I'm just going to... Man, that's awkward. That wasted a bit of time. Now we have to deal with this flame one, and then we have to deal with the next of the two. So yeah, basically we're gonna keep doing this. Every time the attack lands, we should immediately use help so we can keep talking. And if it gets interrupted, we should also immediately use it again. So a lot of it is just gonna be summon an Echo, then immediately resummon it a second time, then immediately resummon it another time, and basically just doing that until, yeah, he's dead. Also, we can face tank a lot of this, it's not bad. So now we get a mix of both ice and flame, and this is where the awkward part starts. One thing I'm gonna try and do a bit more is run away so we can get a better accuracy with hitting these. Okay, so he's ice right now on the top. Well, not anymore, but he was using flame attacks there. Now he's using ice attacks. Just for extra safety, as I'm probably not gonna kill him here. Let's do... Where is it? There we go. Just trying to find the darn item. We'll use bows, I guess, during this, so we can still damage him. There we go. Beat him while he was still spinning. I think overall, now I know what to do. It went a lot faster. So I guess mastering all the battles is required for this final training. Anyways, we demolished it. Oh wait, there's one more. Okay. Oh, I see. There's one more. We get to face a reimagining of the guy we faced in Hyrule Castle. I forgot about this. Okay, cool. We actually get to face Ganon after all this. I was wondering where he was this whole game. Anyways, we have to pretty much take him out exclusively using this. Okay. This is basically a reimagining, but also double reimagining of the first boss of the game, because we fought this guy as Link before initially. I'm just gonna face tank him for the most part. This is something I would never do in hero mode normally, but in here, it's like, it's normal mode. We can probably just take him and be fine. Should try to... Oh. Why did I switch to tech type? That made no sense. Did he weaken our goes for a bit? That thing where he does the attack, where he tries to fire his weapon at you, it's probably easier to just have him. I'll learn whatever one time. It's easier that way. Okay, he is being really annoying, teleporting after pretty much every single hit. Maybe I should be doing the normal strat instead. We are very low on energy recurring ones too. Let's just do this for healing. Be safe. Okay, you know what? We are gonna try to do the thing. More at her. Stop that attack. Yeah, I think we'll get a better. There we go. Got a couple hits that time. That's the only time we get to do a lot of damage to him. Okay, we finished him just before our energy ran out. Cool. We did just under sub 10. That's a good sign. We probably got the Master Reward or whatever it is. It's hard to know exactly what you get, though. Alright. Reached the end of the summer's path. I have no more dreams for you. As a little graduation, take this handy-dandy outfit. Oh, this is where it was. So we get Link's tunic now. You feel that wearing this tunic with a belt and pointed at will fill you with courage. To be like that makes you quite the power in Apple. A performance like that deserves a special reward. Okay, so we can get golden eggs from just doing this. Master of Slumbering Dojo, the ultimate snorer. But you will always be a precious student and more than welcome here. Alright. Well, that's the Slumbering Dojo now completely done. It is a big part of the game here. Trying to master some of the trials was definitely tricky, but yeah. And we got it. Probably the most hidden clothing in the whole game. Let's put this on. Now we look like Link all of a sudden. It's like nothing's changed. Or I guess because Zelda's a girl, I guess this makes us more like Link Hull, if you know what I mean, from Hyrule Warriors. So yeah, pretty cool. I have one question. Since we look like Link, what happens if we talk to the characters of Slumbering Village? They expect Link to show up, right? So what if we talk to them with this outfit on? Does that change anything? I think that would be really cool. Well, I think we did pretty well today. I don't know what they said about the... Thanks again for saving me. Okay, he just says the same thing. He also says basically the same thing. He still calls me miss. So none of them recognize me. But yeah. So this is really cool. Now we actually do look like the hero of time. Alright. He says this out the same thing, unfortunately. It's kind of funny that you start as Zelda and do other stuff, yet you still get Link's outfit if you go for the whole Slumbering Dojo. That got stolen away too. Still says the real Link is gone. So yeah, they don't seem to care about it, unfortunately. So what else are we gonna do now? Well, I guess the main thing we need to do now is obviously finish off the other secrets, like doing all of the Dampé quest in particular. Those ones we're sure we're gonna have to do. So that alone is 2 of them, and then there's also a couple of other secret ones we have yet to do. Alright. Well, I think it's about that time again, unfortunately, guys. It's the time to end the episode time once again. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Cut, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And please also applaud me for completing the Slumbering Dojo. I think it could be quite difficult, especially if you're on hero mode and take double damage for attacks. It's so easy to accidentally die. So I can see why that could be tough. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Cut, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.